December. All right, guys, welcome back to the Coosa River Farm Boys. We got Otter behind the camera. Jeff's working today.
Guys, we have not kicked Jeff out of the Farm Boys.
No, he's been working.
He's been working a good bit lately.
Yeah, and he also has to stay with his mother a good bit too.
Right.
But we'll be glad to get Jeff back hopefully next week. We're going out fishing today, Otter. We're under a lot of pressure because everybody and their brother wants us to have a fish fry, right?
Yeah, we kind of got a reputation. Everybody likes our fish, so.
Yeah, that's true. Well, look, I've had some people, ask us about Gracie. And, this is Gracie, and she's 4.5 years old. And I'm going to wait to the end of the show to tell you the little story behind how I got Gracie. But the vet says she is mixed up lab and possibly Australian Shepherd with the spotting on her back. But she's been in a lot of our episodes. And later on in the show, we're going to tell a little bit about how me and my wife came to own Gracie and the time of our life she came into our life. All right, Otter, talk about our sponsor today.
Oh, we have an update. I hadn't told you, Al. Jennifer Gallup's Front Porch Realty. She is now with Front Porch Realty. So she'll put her information on here like she always does. But if you need anything real estate wise, buying, selling, in town, out of town, on the lake, it don't matter. Just contact Jennifer and she'll help you out.
Hey, and we're having open house at our house here right after Christmas with Jennifer being the real estate agent on it. Also, one of our sponsors, Hanover Homemade, right down in Coosa County. Cameron Lackey, one of my dearest friends, is an unbelievable cook, bakes. If you need baked goods, go to Hanover Homemade on Facebook and order you basically any type of cake, cookies, brownies, whatever. Hey, we're gonna get all the fishing stuff set up. I think Otter will wait till we start catching fish to show people what's going on.
Yep.
All right, guys, we're putting out a trot line here. Otter caused me to forget my really good roll of string. That's what happens when you go fishing with an otter. We got noodles out. We've got about to start working on a trot line. Not very deep right there. All right, hang on, let me put this stick in there on this. I've got a mess on this pink. Oh, this might be the biggest mess you've ever got me into. Slow down a little bit, honey.
I'm in neutral.
Now let me get this stick in there. I'll just stay in neutrality. Go ahead and tie a jug on. A little disappointed, Otter, let me.
Well, you asked me was the roll of string in here, and I said yes. And there was a roll of string in here.
All right. Otter's still in undergraduate school on trot line fishing. Hey, that ain't too deep at all. But it don't need to be too deep.
It don't need to be deep. The water ain't deep, huh?
Hey, Otter, you reckon I could just put that rotten cheese just along the line and let it?
I don't know, Al.
It's not going. I wanted this thing to go all the way across this channel. Obviously, Otter causing me to forget.
Wind's. Whoa. Hang on, Al. The wind's messing with us. Right. I got.
get it too tight on her. I'm letting her go. All right, go that way. I'll put some hooks on her. All right. Yeah, the wind's gonna keep me back behind it.
Yeah.
A lot of strategy going into this. If you've never trot line, don't buy a prefab trot line, just make your own. A little bit further on.
I'm coming.
All right, you can put it in neutral, kill it, do whatever you want to do. All right, so we're doubling up today. We're trying to catch fish on a trot line and jug fishing because we're under a lot of pressure.
Under a lot of pressure. All right, we're gonna pause for a minute. And when something happens, we'll be back.
Otter has circled this fish.
We got a runner, and we're having trouble catching up with him.
And he's pulled it all the way under.
Yeah, and Al won't use the net and just pull
I'm trying to. I'm the fish whisperer. Oh, we got off.
You're kidding.
It was a good blue cat too.
What, did you check the bait?
Yeah, it was still on there. That sucker's been on there for an hour, had it off.
He has. We've been sitting up there fixing the trot line, watching him.
Well, it was a good blue cat. I saw him. He got right to the surface pretty much.
All right, we're gonna have to go get all these off the bank. So. Okay, we caught one.
Oh, well, he's gonna twist up in this net 9 ways to Sunday.
And we didn't know he was on there, and Al picked up the noodle, and we got a dang good one on there.
Yeah, a nice blue cat.
Don't fall in the water, Al.
I got a life jacket on, guys. Safety first. Always safety. That is a beautiful blue cat. There's no telling what else we got. All right, look at that bad boy. Going in the cooler. There you go, big boy. All right. We should have known something was up with him, you know it.
Yep, we should have. Sit down, Al.
Hang on, honey. All right, I'm gonna roll this one back up, then we'll determine the prevailing wind currents.
And we'll put it back out in a minute.
All right, you want me to sit down?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna sit down. That one over there is huge.
Okay. All right, we got multiple fish on here.
Yeah, we're getting in arguments.
Yeah, pressure's on. Al's gonna fall in the water, and we will have it on video.
Well, I got a life jacket on. I'm like, easy.
Where's it at? I couldn't see it. Coming in, we come in a little hot.
Yeah, cause see, we don't use but about 25 PS line.
Yeah.
And you kind of have to ease up on these things. And Otter's lost his dadgum mind. It's a runner in the Otter.
He's a runner. He's gone.
This one down here, that's a big boy down there.
Yeah, this one we can't pull it all the way under.
Yeah.
I can't see for Al's big butt. There we go.
Oh shoot.
Dang, get him, Al, get him.
Yeah. I got him. I got him. Did you see him break that water, Otter?
Yeah, I thought he was gonna get off.
Did you get that on film, Otis?
I think so. It's hard to film, drive, and
everything else. This one over here's got a nice one on it. Hey, Otis.
Yeah.
Everything we're catching is about the same size.
About the same size, ain't it? It's, what, 4 or 5 pounds?
We see it. Otter, slow down.
I'm just barely in gear.
What'd he say?
I don't know, but I think he's telling us we got one.
Yeah, but this one caught up in the dang net 9 ways to Sunday.
There we go.
Now,
Hold him up.
good one.
Good one. Don't let him get in the water. All right.
Otter.
Sit down. That one's run all over the south end of this.
And otter don't understand. You gotta let them sometimes tire themselves out.
Sit down.
I'm going to sit down. I'm gonna kill him, guys.
We got a nice guy over here on the bank that keeps hollering at us, telling us we got fish. But...
yeah.
Oh, it went under again.
I'm just, it's gonna take everything I get to get this into the boat, because our line's only like 25-pound test, and this is a good one. Now, obviously, it's not gonna be a 25-pound fish, but I'm hoping he tires himself out. This is the best puller we've had in a long time here in the Dotties.
Yes. He's just holding the dang float under the water.
And he's getting in those shallows over there.
Yeah, and we ain't even got to him yet, and he's pulling it under.
He's probably gone. Hey, Otter, we got a jug way up there we need to
Okay,
get it.
we'll get it.
You want to get in before we get to fish?
No.
Otter, easy and slow on him. Oh! I want him on the left side.
I am. I'm just trying to get where the nose of the boat is straight into the bank.
Easy, big fella. Easy. Oh, gosh. Oh, my goodness. He broke the noodle, y'all.
Oh, God!
Look, this is all it. Good Lord. And Otter, I'm just gonna cut him out because this noodle's no longer good. I gotta turn my cooler around this way.
Yeah, so they don't, if they jump out of the cooler, they don't jump in the water, because you was about to let them jump out.
All right. Woo! That's a good one, boys and girls.
I won't, hang on. Let's get over close enough for him to see this.
Yeah, because we got to get that green one over there.
Guys,
Otter! If you do that again.
I realize I'm not doing a good job of filming, but between driving the boat, trying to throw Al in the water, I mean,
we want our buddy that's building this pier, and we got a green one over there somewhere.
yeah, I see it.
All right, if Otter can just get over there to show our buddy.
I'm easing that away.
Well, I think I'll say.
Of course, backing is a lot harder than going frontward.
Otter, did I do a good job landing that
You
fish?
did, you did.
Woo!
I don't know how much of it I actually got on the camera though.
Well,
Trying to.
there he is. Woo! Easy, big, easy!
Close.
What now? Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Don't need a bigger boat. Well, I think.
Hey, that's got one on it.
I think it's got one on it, and it's going to be tricky around it. Otter, let me get up and grab the slog, and then I can go from there. Hey, we have a YouTube channel called the Coosa River Farm Boys. Check us out. We do fishing and gardening, all types of stuff. Do y'all live here, or y'all building that for someone? Oh, okay. Oh gosh, it's huge. Otter. I'm just gonna try to.
Okay, here we go. I don't think. Oh, net.
is gonna be a tricky catch.
He's tangled up in this limb.
Otter.
Yeah.
He's gonna break this son of a gun.
Golly!
I got him! I got him! Whoa! You have to.
Hand me the paddle.
What now?
We've got a real big freezer.
Hand me the paddle, Al.
I can get us out.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all check out our YouTube channel. My parents, he lives at Cedar Creek, and my parents' place is, I'm gonna be moving into my parents' place. They passed away up Talladega County side, what, a mile? Up river?
Yeah.
Need to, like, yeah.
What's your guys' names?
Whitson,
Winston, how long have y'all lived down here?
since 1959.
59? You don't look a day over 40.
Well, I was born in 59. And my dad owned 100 acres, a big house on the hill. And my mom and dad sold the farm except kept a 9-acre strip back here. So here we are.
Hey, it looks like there's gonna be some pretty big development.
Loki's Landing.
What now?
The Loki family.
Yeah.
It was the Loki farm and the Crumpton farm and the Duffy farm and the Ingram farm, all these big farms. The Eastus farm is all that, you know, back in the 50s and 60s. And so that's the Loki. The Loki farm is the last one to sell.
Hey,
And
I
they
gotta ask you a
divided it up.
question. You said Crumpton. You don't have to even know Casey Crumpton, do you?
I was his teacher, and I babysat him when he was little boy.
Well, Casey taught with us at Chillersburg.
At Childersburg.
Hey, great man.
He is.
Now they used to live right up here.
All of between this house and our house was the Crumpton Duffy. I was a Duffy line. From there, all the way down to the point was the Crumpton farm, which connected to the Loki farm.
Okay.
So the Loki farm is what is being subdivided, and the Loki property is actually on the river. So it's,
Okay, yeah.
it's been really, it's on Bully Creek.
Yeah.
Hey, and we jug fish up in Bully Creek some too. The guy used to teach at Chillersburg. He was a retired NASA guy and taught math. His name is Bill Simpson. Super good guy. Well, we're gonna ride on up and check some more of these out.
Hold that fish up, Al, before we.
Holding this fish up may be more difficult than you think.
We have about 40, 60, we've got 60 of these we'll put out.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a lot of fun, but
oh, easy, big fella. There he is. Otter, you got that?
that may
on-
be a record for our jugs.
Yeah, it might be. And it took some skill me getting him in.
That's right.
All right, guys, we're gonna go check some more.
What I do when I'm jug fishing, I always have one real heavy rod and reel. And I have a blunted treble hook reeled up right to the end of it. And when I can tell it's a big fish, I just reach down and use that treble hook to hang the line in between the fish and the float. And then I can wear him out with the drag on the reel.
That's a great idea. See, we learn something new every day.
Learn something new every day.
All right, Otter, take us back up towards some more.
We got one up here in this little slough
In this little neck.
with a fish on it.
And then after this one, I'm gonna have to take a break. I don't know what I'm gonna do if Otter keeps working me like this.
We got, well, y'all saw the big one. We're gonna do a TikTok on the big one in a minute.
And we're pulling up beside the Swiss Miss. So it's a Swedish Oh, easy, Otis. Easy. There you go. Good job for reverse. Our first.
All right.
Our first, what we call.
A good eating size.
And he didn't even take the bait, Otter.
You got it in the side of the face?
Yep. We got one under this pier.
We got one under the pier that's running from us.
Yeah. What we're gonna do is hope it comes out on the other side. Yeah, Otter, make some boat noise. If Otter's been a little quicker on the trigger, we could have got over here. I just hope he don't get wrapped up in that pier. And after this one, we're gonna have to reposition. Let's just kind of see where this one went. This is going to be a tricky one. Very tricky. Oh, Otter.
Is he right in the middle?
Yeah. I don't know how we going to handle that, Otter.
I don't see him. You see him?
Oh, yeah, he's right in the middle. Maybe let's just reposition some to give him a chance to come out.
Okay, we'll get back with you and tell you what happens.
Now these two did not fit in our cooler. Oh me! All right, that's two really.
Wait a minute, Al.
Which way you need me?
Yeah,
to
turn. Yeah, just like that right there. Now now you can see it.
Guys, these are nice catfish right here.
And these are on jugs too. These are not on a trot line.
No, and we only used 25-pound test, and it was some good boat driving by Otter, and I finessed them and got them in. And we've also got some more good ones in here. This blue, nice. This blue is really nice. This blue is really nice. And guys, one of the prettiest channel cats I've ever seen. And another little channel cat.
Another little channel cat.
All right, Otter, what we're gonna do is we're gonna clean these fish, and then I want to show people a technique that you can actually make these bigger fish not taste so strong. When we get through and I'm filleting, I'm gonna show a little technique that can make these bigger fish very, very tasty. But Otter, what a fun day today here in December. What do you think, Otis?
I'm shocked that we caught that many big fish.
Yeah.
I mean, one little fish and then a bunch of big fish.
Right. All right. And at the end of this episode, I'm going to tell you the rest of the story about Gracie.
Oh, yeah.
And Otter, we got to get to cleaning fish.
Yeah,
We're going to wrap this episode up.
Yeah, we're going to clean these fish, come back, and Al's going to give you a little tip and then tell you more about Gracie.
All right. All right. Guys, I'm going to show you a little trick for making a bigger fish taste pretty good after filleting. All right, you see on this side you got pretty white meat, and you see on this side you've got some dark bloody meat. What you do is you put this in the refrigerator, let it firm up, take it back in the kitchen on a cutting board. When it's firm from being in the refrigerator, take you a sharp knife and just go down and cut this bloody side out, and then all you got is a piece of meat that looks like that. All right, Otter, I'm gonna send this fish home with you.
Okay.
And what you need to do is put it in the refrigerator, let it firm up, and then just go down with a knife and cut that, what I call the blood area, out, and you'll have a nice pretty piece of white meat.
Okay.
You realize that, didn't you, Otter?
Yeah.
All right, well, we're gonna bag this up for Otis, And then we're going to close out today's episode. It's been a great one, guys. Segment. All right. Guys, we have had a wonderful day on the lake, hadn't we?
We caught some big fish.
Big fish, got them dressed. Otter's just got to wash them and bag them up when he gets home. All right, but the story on Gracie. In the fall of 2020, Wendy Charette from our church asked me if I'd like to have a dog. Said her sister-in-law had Gracie, who was named Fiji at that time, and they had 2 house dogs, and they just couldn't handle having a third dog. And I said, absolutely, I'll take her. And I took her home. She spent one night with us, and the next day she got scared and she ran off. And I chased her and hunted her and hunted her, and I said, Jennifer, the dog is gone. And we put on Facebook looking for a white cream colored dog, and actually one of my former students said she was at her house. So my wife went and got her, and at that time my mom was dying of congestive heart failure, and Jennifer's dad was dying of cancer. And my mom and my father-in-law actually died 8 days apart. And this dog was there for me and Jennifer through that time. And it was almost like God sent this dog to us to get us through a tough time. And she's the most loving animal, kind animal. But yeah, we're gonna feature Gracie more and tell some more stories about her. But Otter, talk about our sponsor, your daughter, and I'll mention our other sponsor.
Okay, Jennifer Gallup's Front Porch Realty. Give her a call if you need to buy, sell, anything to do with real estate, city, country, lake. She can help you out.
Hey, what if somebody's looking for farmland?
Farmland, she can help you out.
All right, Otter, if I had 10 acres, boy, I could really use you gardening.
Yeah, we could do a lot of damage with 10 acres.
Yeah. Well, look, I also want to mention Hanover Homemade, Cameron Lackey, who does baked goods just down the road in Coosa County, can make any type of cake or whatever. She does a wonderful job. We want to remember her and want people to go to her Facebook page and purchase cakes and cookies and stuff. Now, Otter, the only reason you're glad Jeff was not here today, because when he saw those big fish, he would have let a string of profanity out and not even realized it.
Yeah,
right?
we'd have had to cut him out of the video.
Yeah, because our videos are wholesome. He would have said, holy blank. All right. But guys, thank y'all for watching. We got some good shows coming up, and Merry Christmas to everybody. That's a wrap from the Farm Boys. Like, subscribe, and share.